Well, this is going to be reaction to discussion on Boruto Generation episode 229. The reaction is now going to commence. Yes, Church. We know. Nope. Don't you have any vehicles? I mean, when you have people that can run much faster than any vehicle, why do you need them? Yeah, apprentice shinobi. What are you talking about, kid? What is even happening? Is it? Is it? Ah, rules. Sometimes you don't have to follow the rules. Or rather, you shouldn't follow the rules because you're gonna be worse than trash. Oh. Oh, this arc might be more interesting than I thought. Oh no, I was told that it will be something more than I thought originally. Are they actually gonna be a threat? Oh, Boruto, always complaining. Why are you escorting these cows too? Okay, cow. Really? The cows hurt them? What? Excuse me, since when do you have super senses? Yeah, it's actually quite interesting. Where are we going with this? Okay, just do a jutsu I've never seen in the entirety of my life and pretend I didn't see it, sure. I assume it has to do with the very start of the episode. Yeah, are you really sure? Oh my goodness. Chocho, are you marrying the guy? Because, well, not exactly. One is a shinobi apprentice, but sure. I'm glad that they're cautious, at least, even though they're fighting children. Most villains would just attack blindly. That actually gives me a little bit of hope that they're strong. Jujumaru? Ew. What an awful, disgusting K Genkai. Shikamaru, switch it. Shikamaru, switch it! Oh. Ah, thank you. What surprise! He just has a brain, unlike everyone else. Oh, the blasters were not karma? I thought that the energy blasts were karma, but I guess it's his scientific ninja tool. Okay. Any other long range attacks? Maybe. Oh no, it's interesting. Preparations. Oh yeah, it's part of her jutsu for everyone. Yeah. I have the feeling he knows that though. Really, Shikamaru? You didn't expect this? I doubt that. Oof. Okay. Did you hear it? Ah! Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah? Yeah, trust, friendship. True. Oh, are we picking up the animation? Oh, kid. Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah, okay. Surprisingly. Wow. Ooh, yeah. I have a feeling Churchill is not down from that. This guy is rather skilled. Ah, thank you. Thanks, Shikatai. Oof. That was an interesting zoom. Yo, the kid knows medical ninjutsu. Yeah, what is going on here? With the other kids that lost their lives. She got just one hit in. Which take Ano. She didn't even go butterfly mode, so clearly if this wasn't a super serious situation, still. Wow. Really? Boruto, why? Boruto, why are you making this arc? It's too real. Come on. Come on now. How lovely. I love that. I actually love that. Of course, we're gonna have an arc about that. Ah, okay. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, the feudal wards are always trash. It's just an established factor in this world. Oh, and he gave it to all of his students and two of them all lost their lives. Yeah, this is a much bigger deal than I thought. Go back and tell Naruto. No, this is actually serious. We should just go on ahead and ruin this nation. Or at least the feudal ward in it. Also, an interesting jutsu used by the jutsu. Oh my goodness. You really should have just said that. Then this would have been an S rank mission. Is this guy gonna escape? I thought they were showing him again because he was gonna escape. What are the powers of the other guy? The mission is cheaper this way. Yes. I knew that this was exactly the reason. Ooh. Chuchu still needs help. I mean, Shikadai I assume can beat him, by the way. But obviously I don't think he had a reason to truly fight him. And the episode is over. Okay, I'll be honest, I actually like this episode more than the last one. I do. I think this episode was actually definitely better, and it did everything the last episode did, on top of actually having a cool fight. The fight was in itself. Yes, I think that's what I want to say. It was pretty interesting. It's kind of difficult to say how strong that demon. I mean, it's not demon blood, but whatever that genjutsu blood threads. It's an interesting power. I will give it that, but yeah, it's actually it was interesting. I mean, definitely a unique power. I don't exactly. I mean, I think it's pretty easy to understand, at least in general. Also, it seems like the effect only lasted as long as the user was actually conscious, or at least was very much so concentrated on it, because whenever Chocho punched him, or rather, whenever Shikurai controlled her to punch him, the guy lost control over Chocho completely. So, yeah, I guess my goodness, the jutsu is not that insanely powerful. Then again, it's an interesting power. It really is. The fight itself, as I said, I think it's pretty decent considering this is just a random episode for something I really wasn't expecting anything of. I think it's pretty interesting. Now, we definitely have a big plot, and clearly enough, we have old, the oldest time. Is that what I want to say? I don't know. But yeah, the thing whenever someone actually takes on a mission that is takes the lower ranked mission, even though the mission itself is more difficult because it's cheaper. And yeah, messed up. It has happened before. It has gonna happen again probably with this franchise. And I'm fine with it. It makes plenty of sense. So, as a whole, I think the episode was pretty decent. I am slightly disappointed, and I feel like that's something I'll be feeling a lot with a lot of characters because it has happened before too. I don't think George should have been taken out by that guy. Now, here is the thing. If they mention that his blood actually had a poisonous effect of some kind, yes, that way I can actually accept it. Also, Chocho kind of threw herself at it, so I can kind of accept it, especially since she didn't really go all out against the guy, and clear enough he was skilled enough to make Kawaki, Shikadai, and her out. He was skilled enough to at least fight them for a little bit, all three of them, and two of them are prodigies, so the guy was relatively strong. Still, I am kind of disappointed, but hey, it's fine, it's fine. Churchill didn't get absolutely wrecked and she definitely put up a good fight. And she actually didn't lose, she just got really injured. That's what they said, right? I think so. But hey, anyway. It's irrelevant. The curious thing is Shikadai gonna go back or is he just gonna go on ahead and send someone else take Churchill back or I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm kinda confused. I think it's clear we're gonna have Team 7 come here and help, which is kinda disappointing because they actually really wanted more focus on Team 10 in Ushikucho, and Team is not even here, so yep. But yeah, I would have really liked that. And talking about some Team Inushikucho and Kawaki developments, it was actually very cool. The wholesome moment with Chocho actually giving food, the little interaction she had with Kawaki, I think actually that was as a whole a very nice moment and a very surprising moment as a whole. So yeah, as a whole, I'm repeating myself a lot. I really am. That's because I just want to watch the next episode. But hey, this episode and honestly this arc is turning out better than I thought it was gonna be. I definitely am enjoying these episodes more than I enjoyed the last Team 7 fight. But hey, I know, well, technically Team 7's last mission, which wasn't it was Team 7's last mission, but it was with Konohamaru. Regardless, for now, they're actually on a pretty important mission. They're literally trying to save a country from an. from a. Also, want to see some Jin episodes because he kind of needs them. Maybe power him up a little bit. I don't know what you can. I mean, there's actually plenty of jutsu he hasn't shown from either of his parents. So yeah, he has plenty of room to grow. So he really should. Because yeah, Shikadai and Chojo. Why can I not say her name? But yeah, those two are definitely leaving energy in behind, so that's gonna be something in the future, I think. But yeah, as a whole, fun episode, perfectly satisfying. I'm very curious to what's the power of the other ninja, because this power was actually relatively cool, and it was very, not insanely powerful, but decently powerful, so I want to see how they're gonna deal with the next guy, especially since he seemed like he had some sort of visual power, which, as we all know, those are always the best powers, so this is what I started my channel there, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.